Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So today we are doing our first monthly's prediction for the month of September, my birthday month. So I'm so excited. This is special to be kicking it off for the month of September, and I will be uploading this right away so you guys can view it. We will be looking into 3 areas. So that will be the general message that wants to come through, your career slash dharma slash duty slash what you're doing slash your abundance, and then we're going to be also looking into love slash relationships. So those are the 3 areas that we're going to be looking into, and we'll just see what messages want to come through for your month of September. If you're new to this channel, the channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. If you're interested in working with me personally, all of my information is in the description box down below. Just email me directly if you want a tarot reading. Make sure you take what resonates and leave what does not resonate. You have free will. You are the CEO of your life, and you can drive it in whatever direction you feel called to go. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the pile preparation. Hey, beautiful viewers, welcome to the pile preparation. So first, I'm going to go ahead and light the candle as per usual. And this candle is at the end of its days. And I got some Sao Paulo. I believe that's how you say it, Sao Paulo. And this is what I'm going to be saging with today. I'm excited. I haven't used this before. Oh my god, this smells amazing. Oh my gosh. What on earth? I live by the woods and trees and stuff, so this smells just like it. That smells amazing. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to be pulling the career slash abundance slash wait, is this career? No, this isn't career. This is love or relationships. Okay. Guys, we are doing 4 incredible, beautiful, accurate readings today for the collective. So for pile number 1 of the collective, the first area we're going to look into is relationships and love. So can you let me know what's happening in the month of September for pile number 1, guides? Okay, I'll take that. So I'm not going to go crazy and pull a ton of cards because we're looking into 3 areas, and this is an experiment. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I honestly don't know how it's going to pan out exactly. Okay, I didn't say anything. Should I take that? This for pile number 1, guys? Let me know. Yep, that's a yes. Okay, and this is also for relationships, guys. Let me know what's going on for pile number 1. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay. Very aggressive. There we go. So that's the love portion completed for pile number 1. Okay, see? It's going to take me a minute to figure out how to organize this, but we're going to do this. Okay, so pile number 2, guys, and see, look where I put it. Pile number 2, guys, let me know. Let me know, guys. Pile number 2, month of September, when it comes to love and relationships, what's happening for pile number 2? Okay. And pile number 3, what's happening in love and relationships for pile number 3 in the month of September? Pile number 4. Okay. That's how I should do it. Okay. Pile number 1, guys. Sorry, not 1. Pile number 2. Love and relationships. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Love and relationships, pile number 4. Thank you. Okay. Let's move that to the side. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day or evening when you're watching this. bit more water. I actually like the way this looks. Maybe I'll put this on top. Love and relationships pile number 2, guys. Clarifiers, please. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. And I think my goal is to pull like 1 or 2 cards for each. 1 or 2 tarot cards in addition to these. Because the tarot cards, they get a little bit more specific. Okay. So now we're going to look into career. Guys, let me know what's going on with career for pile number 1. Okay, oof, that's a lot. Pile number 2. Thank you. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. All right, career area / abundance, pile number 1, guides. Yeah, so this might be kind of long, just depending on how I'm feeling. Pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Yeah, just depends on how it works out. Okay. I'm just curious to know. Honestly, I'm just curious. I'm curious to know how this is going to turn out. Okay, so this is for the general message. Pile number 1, guys. General message for what's happening in the month of September for pile number 1. We got 2 right away. Pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Clarify for pile number 1's astrological card. Okay. Clarify for pile number 2's okay. Oh, you got 2. Okay. And clarify for pile number 3's astrological card, please. Thank you. And I'm missing my astro dice. Well, I'm not missing it. It's just around the corner. I gotta go get it. Okay, so general message for pile number 1. Yes, looking like a lot of cards, huh? I think I'll be fine. Pile number 2, guys. Okay, hold on, which one? I'll give you 2 just because. Pile number 3, guys. Okay, and pile number 4. General message. Okay. Oh gosh. All over the place. Okay, so we have all of our cards. The general message, I'll just put it at the bottom. And then we will pull these, which should be interesting. Oh man, that looks so messy. Okay, so let's see. I gotta do it without showing it to you guys and myself. I just got done watching this crazy series called Echoes on Netflix. Have you guys seen it? um, yeah, interesting to say the least. I was just like, oh, this is like obsession. Definitely, like, it took to the 4th episode for me to be like, okay, now it's interesting. Because before that, it was kind of boring. But I was just like, you know what? We'll see this one through. We gonna give it a chance. But I think it was like produced, written by, and directed by like an all-women's team. So that's kind of cool. Because if you think about it, the woman's gaze versus the male gaze, very different. You can tell. um, you can tell, I think, the difference between a woman's gaze and a male's gaze. Okay, it looks pretty good. We just need to align it. Okay, which one is it? This one? Okay, that looks almost straight. Wait, which one is this one? Just corners, kind of. Oh, we need to do the crystals. Whoopsies. So I think this is very fitting for September since, you know, it does remind me of Virgo, Earth energy. All right, guides, align me with the energies of pile number 1, please. No ways, is it? Is it really? Pile number 1? Wow, this thing is strong. I just bought this. Well, someone bought it for me. Someone gifted, early birthday gift. Pile number 2, guides. Ooh. Pile number 2? Wow. Okay, the energy's on fire today. Pile number 3. Pile number 3, is this... What's going on? All right, and pile number 4, please. Pile number 4? Pile number 4, guides. Pile number 4. This is weird. What the? Hold on a second. Oh, I messed up my nail. Again. Pile number 1, guides. What the? Okay. And pile number 4. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I had to triple check it because my hand is buzzing like weirdness. So I was just like, wait a second, is it just buzzing? Period. But I don't know. Very interesting. Hey, beautiful viewers, welcome to the point where you get to choose your pile. So, this is for your September monthly predictions of the year 2022, my first non timeless reading. Okay, so let me go ahead and introduce the piles to you. So, we have pile number 1 with the selenite heart. Yeah, there we go. Pile number 2 with the amethyst. Pile number 3 with the celestite. And pile number 4 with the carnelian. All right, so make sure you take your time. Inhale and exhale deeply. See which pile or piles resonate with you. Here is your singing bowl. All right, pile number 1, if you chose the celestite, we'll start with you. Sorry, the selenite. Hi, pile number 1, if you chose the selenite heart, this is your reading. So as usual, I will read your crystal and then we'll read your cards. So we're doing 3 parts: love, career, and general. And of course, love can be just general relationships, and career can focus on your abundance as well as, your dharma, your duty, or just things that you're really working on, like 10th house or 6th house energy or 2nd house energy, things you're just working on and putting effort into. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, what does this beautiful selenite heart reveal about what's coming in the month of September for you. Guides, sync me into the energies of pile number 1. Okay, so the first word that wants to come through is a revamp. Is because when do you see that shimmer? It's like, because selenite is about cleansing, but I'm most definitely getting like a revamp. It's like before, after. So I think this pile, you're going through a really nice revamp. The cleansing, right? So maybe there's cleansing that needs to be done in the month of September that's going to help you to unveil parts of yourself or parts of or things that you want to do, help you to cleanse your energy so you can take action towards those things that you desire. We also have the heart, right? I think that's very significant as well in terms of what's really being cleansed. It's like something to do with the heart, the connection with the heart, things that inspire the heart. Yeah. So to me, when I think about purification and heart, I also think about mm, like our desires. What else comes to mind? So the thing that comes to mind when I think of the heart is connected to the universe heart. So we all have at our core, like a pure heart. It's just when we let the impurities of toxins into our life that it becomes impure. And so we have to do the work to constantly purify it. And when I think about the heart, I also think about, your heart's desire, your heart's dream. What do you dream of? What's your childhood dream? I also feel like, just looking at this, it feels very much like your angels are supporting you in the month of September in terms of helping you achieve certain goals. So this probably also means that you're in alignment to achieve certain things that you've been wanting to for some time. Yeah, I think overall September is just going to feel very much like it's like a breath of fresh air. It's an exhale. It's a release, a relief. Like you're letting go and you're moving forward. New chapter. Yeah, I think also life purpose is going to be activated pretty powerfully because the energy just, it feels so pure. Like when I look at this heart, it just feels so easy, so pure, so clean and direct. And I feel like when energy is very direct and pure and clean, you know exactly what you're wanting to do, what you're wanting to create. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me see. Should I put it here? You see it there? We'll go ahead and see what your cards reveal about the general message first about what's coming in the month of September for y'all. Okay, so we have here Dwal. Cool. Dharma unfolding. Yep. Dharma, 10th house energy. Remember that you are on a path. I mean, Dharma, it could be any house energy. Dharma is just about, it's like what your spirit feels called to or pulled to doing. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So that also makes me want to say, like, you're on path. You're on your path. So this is going to be a really powerful month for y'all to just make progress on your path. I think it's also understanding what makes you happy, right? We have the heart. So this is about really getting clear about what makes me happy, what makes my heart sing, what delights me, what inspires me, what truly makes you happy. You know, we're not here to work. So, you know, it's interesting. They talk about dharma. And dharma is like what your soul feels called to do. And yes, it takes effort. Like it takes 10th house energy, it takes Saturn energy to put in that effort to create and build things. But at the same time, we're not here to just work for money. You know, that's silly. We're here to actually work for our awakening. So this is something you're working towards that's going to align with you continuing on that path to awakening. We also have house 2. So yeah, this is most definitely work. Physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. So I think also with this, you know, the yellow energy, the warmth here, and the second house and self-worth, I think you're also building your self-worth. This is the clarifier. There you go. Pluto, the transformation. So this is the cleanse. So your self-worth is being revamped. This is about really embracing what makes you feel confident at the core. This is about authentic power, the thing that cannot be taken from you, even though we have house 2 here. We're reshaping how we see, how can we bring material things into this world, or material experiences into this world, but also transforming our values, right? The second house is about what we value, because you think about it, it's a representation of family. So we're also reshaping and redefining and revamping what are our values? What do we care about? What's important to us? You know, now that we've left the nest, it's time for us to really think about at this time in our life, what matters to us personally? What are the values that you're wanting to create for yourself? And then moving forward, because this is a Pluto energy. So this is about power. But to me, this also feels like something that for years you're going to embrace. Like to me, this pile, you're going through a revamp, in the sense that whatever you shift into now and embrace now, this is going to be a part of your philosophy moving forward. Dharma unfolding. Yeah, very much destiny is happening for this pile in this month. So pretty powerful stuff. We also have, let's go ahead and look into your, so this is going to be the main focus of your month of September. So it's what you're creating, it's what you're doing, but you're also reshaping your values and you're deciding moving forward what makes you happy. Okay, so now we're going to move forward into your career part of the reading. I'm also going to pull clarifiers. I'll probably just do them all at once so we can kind of get more on that. So we have here mediator. Light attributes, gifts for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Perfect. Perfect card for the career reading. Respect for both sides of an argument. The shadow attribute is negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Okay, so the mediator, this makes me think of Justice card. It also makes me think of like a counselor. So this might be what you're creating for yourself, is maybe you're a counselor, maybe you're going through negotiations, because this is a mediator. So I feel like there's a decision that's needing to be made as well. We have a woman and a man here. Masculine and feminine energy is what you're needing to also balance in the month of September. So yeah, so I think fairness, balance is going to be very important for you. Not overworking, not underworking, just kind of creating from a space of inspiration, but being smart and intelligent too. I get a lot of Libra energy from this. And I always think of, I always associate Libra with purple for some reason. So that always seems to work out in that way. Okay. I feel like I'm like awkward right now. I'm stumbling right now. It's like my energy. maybe that's how you're going to feel going into this month. It's like you're trying something new, or you're working on something, or you're building something, and you feel like you're stumbling. So you're trying to find that balance between the energies. But this energy feels very professional. It feels like you're going to figure it out. It feels like you are being smart and strategic. You're making decisions from the heart as well as from the mind. And there's a reason why we have both, the heart and the mind. Okay, we also have here wisdom. Ooh, was I on point or was I on point? So it says, my voice cracked. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. So in this month, you're most definitely going to be, I would say, making progress when it comes to your career or whatever it is you're working on or doing or putting a lot of effort into. So to me, in order for someone to gain wisdom, they have to put in effort, right? Wisdom comes from experience. It comes from you trying things out. I'm getting a little Two of Pentacles, like putting in the effort, putting in the energy, putting in the work, and then learning. So this is going to be a really powerful learning period for this pile. I was thinking about Libra here, and we have here 7. A really powerful learning period where you gain insights into how you want to progress forward with your business, with your career decisions. Yeah. And then we have 2 hours here again. So I feel like you're most definitely going to be working with people. I'm getting energies are around you here, and you're trying to find the balance between, let's say you're the boss or whatever, you're running the organization. Finding that balance between being a leader, but also being compassionate and nurturing as well, and listening to what your customers or your clients need. Yeah. Okay, we also have here success. Awesome. So it says success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. Yeah. I think you guys are most definitely working with a strong sense of integrity. So this is why you guys are most definitely making progress. And this is why you're also going to be able to create success for yourself, because you're finding that right balance. I'm feeling very much the Temperance card here. It's like you're finding that right mixture, that right balance. You're finding the right amount of masculine and feminine energy to give towards this job. And we need both energies to move in this world, right? The feminine energy is always that intuitive energy, that sensitive energy. And then the masculine energy is about taking action, creating structure, discipline. Yeah, so this is what's creating success for you. But also you're moving from a place of honor and integrity. So you're staying true to yourself, your heart, as well as being someone who values the needs of the clients, because we can't be successful without other people. We build our business through relationships. So, having the integrity to be honest with the customer or client and letting them know, hey, this is what I can offer you. This is what I can't offer you. This integrity, you moving from a place of your heart-centered integrity, is what is creating abundance for you. And I'm getting like a multitude of abundance. Like we're getting knowledge, information, we're learning. There's also most definitely a representation of prosperity here and possibility for prosperity. And yeah, connections. Okay. So the message this is for love. All of these cards wanted to come out. So love or relationships we have here. Loyal heart. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. 2 owls and 2 owls. So I was saying you're working with people, but you might actually be working alongside because a mediator, you think about it, a mediator works between 2 parties of the same, like they hold the same value, right? There's no leader here. It's just like, okay, we go between the 2 parties and they're of the same. So most definitely, I think for this pile, there is like a really powerful, it could be like a work partnership or it could be a romantic partnership, but there's like wisdom that's transferring from this connection into what you're creating as well. So most definitely be very intentional about the people you surround yourself with, because it's like there's a specific person or a specific organization or a group of people. I'm getting like small group. So like it could be a person or a group of people, like a really small group of intimate people, where they have exactly the knowledge or information you need in regards to what you're creating. But this feels like a beautiful friendship, loving partnership too. It's like both people have really good pure hearts. I wanted to grab this one, but this was the heart. Like really pure intentions, really good heart in terms of they have integrity and they work with honor as well. Very beautiful. Okay, so we also have here transformation right above the Pluto energy. Whoa, look at that. Wow. Okay, so transformation is just happening. There's interesting. I feel like for this pile, it's like your career and your love reading are like intertwined here. It's intertwined. It may not be necessarily romance, it may just be connections, right? Because this is about relationships too. And I most definitely clarified that with the guides. I'm like, this is about relationships. It's like, who are we connecting to? Because we may not necessarily be dating someone all the time, right? Who's like, you might just be working on yourself, but connections show up around you all the time. It could be a manager, it could be this, it could be that. But there's most definitely a transformation going on in this pile. So I feel like you guys are trying something new and different. That's the only time a transformation would happen. But it's a revamp. So it's like you're transforming to the next level. Because we have here wisdom, and we also have here the word renewed. So I feel like you're putting like a renewal of effort into something, and that's why you're able to step into this higher place of transformation and growth in terms of where you're at. But this is also teaching you a lot in terms of connections as well. Transformation. Yeah, there's definitely movement happening when it comes to your connections and those who are important to you. So this feels definitely like a little bit of kind of like a little bit of twin flame energy, or like a work soulmate, like someone you work with who you get along with very well. You guys think very similarly. You guys are moving from a very similar space. You have a similar process. Yeah. I don't think that's by accident. Okay. Yes, and you guys are also just going through a transformation. To me, whenever a transformation shows up in a love reading, it's like a glow up energy. So it's like you're advancing yourself, you're learning. Transformation happens through growth, right? We learned something that wasn't serving, but it's happening in your second house. So again, that's like work and the effort. And it's also your self-worth, how you see yourself. So like confidence is most definitely coming through and a glow up, and believing in ourselves. That's what I'm getting from this energy. We also have here chop wood. So chop wood is about simplifying. So to me, things are simplified when you listen to your heart. Now it's not complicated. When we listen to the entanglement of our thoughts, yes, the mind is important, the intellect is important, but when we listen to the entanglement of our thoughts, now we're super confused because there's a lot going on. I feel like you're just moving from your heart-centered space of like, this is what I feel to be true for me, simplifying it and moving from that space, right? So we're simplifying the way that we approach our connections as well. Again, moving from the space of heart. Chop wood, this may also be, with this transformation, this Pluto energy showing up, you may be also letting go of relationship dynamics that no longer serve you. I'm most definitely getting energetically, this is what's happening. It's like energetically, you're letting go of things that do not serve you. But with this loyal heart, you're letting go of the things that don't serve you because you're listening to your heart. You're being loyal to your heart and you're being loyal to what it wants, in terms of connections. And this is what's going to bring you those connections and manifest those connections into your life that really do serve you. So it's like you're letting go of the confusion of like maybe like friendships that you felt like were on the fence, and you're like, okay, what is this? Is this a friendship? Maybe you're getting a lot more clear about, okay, I almost want to say compartmentalizing to some degree, because sometimes we see connections and there's potential, but then we realize, okay, it really is just work, or like they're just a work partner, or just a person who's in my life and they're resourceful in this way, but not in this way. So this to me also feels like you're writing things down and you're getting really clear about, this is what I want. Yeah, this is what I want. This is what feels good to me. These are the connections that feel good to me. And you're letting go. You're no longer holding on to a could be connection. You're no longer desiring for things to be what it isn't, because that could create a lot of resistance. So clean house. That's what we're getting. That's that revamp and renewal. We also have here grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. So when it comes to connections. Okay, very interesting. It's like your cards are all kind of like fusing together. Because we have the mediator, which is like about balance. And then we have the grasshopper here. So I feel like this is what I just said, right? this is about getting clear about what situations, again, this isn't what I thought it was. You know, removing ourselves from the confusion, the entanglement of like what we thought something could be, and we're just focusing on what is truly there for us. What else do I think of when I think of grasshoppers? Aren't they a sign of good luck? Situations in the balance. Oh, I'm thinking about the cricket. Maybe I'm thinking about something different. Oh, I just saw 22:22 on the clock. I keep burping. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay, so this energy and this energy to me feel the same. It's about like moving through at a very steady pace. So I think you're also shedding the transformation that's happening is you're shedding behind this feeling of wanting to rush, maybe rush situations, rush connections, rush a relationship, feeling like you need it now. You know, because I feel like the grasshopper, when it says it requires balance, I'm just seeing it kind of move carefully through the plants or through the grass because it's taking time to absorb the information. So like I feel like this wisdom is also transferring to this area of your life as well. We're not rushing into things. This feels very adult. It's like I feel like you guys are stepping into a new phase of your adulting because adulting, I was reading somewhere that adulting it comes in tiers too. And I feel like you guys are moving to the next phase of adulting. Like you're becoming even more mature in your understanding of how connections work. And most definitely this feeling of patience and moving from the heart and intuition in terms of how we form relationships moving forward. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull some tarot. I was going to pull a tarot card for like each part, but we're kind of running out of time and I don't want to take too long in each of these readings. So let me just go ahead and do the general message that wants to come through for this pile. So 7 is about divinity. Yeah, I feel like I feel like your angels are assisting in this transformation. It's like a necessary chapter that needs to happen, like the next thing that needs to happen in order for more of this prosperity and success to come into your life. Yeah, there's just so much warm feelings in this pile. So I feel like you're on the right path. The 4 and 2. So 4 is about grounding. This feels very practical. Yeah, I feel like you guys are also getting quite practical in your connections too. 4 is grounding, 2 is union. So it's about we're being a little bit more practical about what we want, right? As opposed to just moving from a space of impulsiveness when it comes to connections. 3 and 5 add up to 8, which again is about, to me, it brings me to light path 8, and they're also about practicality as well. So practicality and connections. 3 is about expression. 5 is about change. Yeah, I wonder what I feel like there's a shift happening. It might be happening underground. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because to me, transformations, they start just like when a plant is budding and growing, like the seed sprouts underground and then it comes to the surface. So I wonder if this is like an underground sprouting that's happening for this pile. Can I get a clarifier for this card, guides? We have here 12. Adds up to 3. 2 is about union. 1 is about self. I think that's about finding the right balance in terms of how you move forward with business and your career and your finances. Yeah, this feels like a very like responsible month for this pile. Like responsible, but it feels like really nice and balanced. Like you're moving from the heart, but you're being intelligent and responsible about what you do as well. Clarify for that card, please. Okay. Okay, we have 5 of Pentacles, and we have here, yep, look at that. So all in all, it's like a huge mentality shift is happening for this pile. Like the 6 of Swords next to the 5 of Pentacles, clarified by the 5 of Pentacles. You're letting go of this. This is like poverty consciousness. This is lack mentality. This is about not understanding all the resources we have available to us. You're leaving this behind. This is the biggest transformation, and it makes sense because we have your 2nd house, right? The values. You're changing your values instead of to one of poverty consciousness and of limiting beliefs, possibility. right? Okay, so what other, you want to tell me more about the change and transformation that's coming into, yep, we have our Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Whoa. Didn't I say, I said it was underground, didn't I? The Eight of Pentacles, it did come out reversed. Ten of Cups came out upright. Very interesting. Clarify for the Eight of Pentacles. King of Cups. Whoa. We got some strong energy popping in here. Okay. So, tell me more about Ten of Cups here. Well, we got a loyal heart. Three of Cups. Okay, connections are definitely wanting to come in. We got people all over your reading here. Three of Cups, Ten of Cups. We got this King of Cups, and we got the Eight of Pentacles. And I'll pull a clarifier for these, the King of Cups. Tell me what you want me to know about the King of Cups, guides. Nine of Cups. Whoa! What is going on in this reading here? Okay, so, whoa. Surprise. Pile number one. It looks like you are getting like a work. Ooh, this feels a little bit deeper than that, though. Very interesting. Okay, so pile number one. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading on this message. And actually, I want to roll the astral dice too. So I'm going to go pull that out first. Okay, clarifier for pile number one. What is coming in the month of September for them? Oh, that's a transformation. So we have Moon in Scorpio deep in the 5th house. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this portion. So there's most definitely connections coming in for your month of September. They feel quite significant. They feel so joyous and happy and positive. Like what a positive bunch that is surrounding you here. Okay, so I pulled a clarifier for the Ten of Cups. I got Three of Cups. Or no, which one was this? Okay, I don't even remember anymore, but I feel like all of this is connected. So for some of you, it may be possible that someone is arriving into your life, right? Like a... Guys, I mean, it straight up looks like a soulmate connection. What am I feel so weird saying this because this isn't a timeless reading where it can show up, you know, in months or a year. This is like a month. Are you kidding me? So I feel weird just being like, yeah, soulmate's gonna, but there's potential here. There's potential. It's like something's budding. But overall, what I'm getting is this is a very happy connection. It feels like a very happy connection. It feels like very positive, very good. I feel like you guys are supporting each other in your dreams, what you guys are trying to create. For some of you, most definitely, possibly, this is someone who feels like the dream as well. They feel the same way towards you. I feel like with this Three of Cups, it's very mutual. Yeah, this is some intense energy that's coming through here. Yeah, I feel like this is just really positive energy. It's just someone that makes you feel really good. But look, here's what showed up in your love reading, okay? Transformation. So the transformation to me, I was like, there's some kind of movement happening in your life here because I'm like, something's coming. I think people are coming into your life. It might be like a soul tribe energy, or it might be a distinct connection. I'm like, come on, right? For some of you. But what I'm seeing here is you're being practical. I feel like that's what the Eight of Pentacles is showing up here. It's like you're being smart. It's not like, okay, whoa, I found this person and now we're gonna like just get lost in our emotions together. I feel like, yes, it's very positive, but we have this Eight of Pentacles. There's like work happening here. You might be meeting them in work, but it's like at the same time we're being practical. You're still making sure to balance that effort. I think that's what this grasshopper is. It's like you're balancing your energy between work and play, work and play. Because I feel like this person might be part of both the work and play, or they may also just be they're part of the play. They feel like this good positive energy that feels like renewed and has come into your life. Yeah. Okay, so the other message that wants to come through, the Moon in Scorpio in the 5th house. So Scorpio is, again, that's that transformation energy. That's like deep energy of water. Moon in Scorpio, strong intuition in the 5th house. So I feel like this is kind of what's creating your success. Scorpios also don't play when it comes to their success, because they always one of their aims is the height of status, or sorry, the height of success. They aim for success, like, they want material comforts. So I feel like this pile, you're being strategic, you're being smart, but you're also being, like, extremely devoted and passionate towards the things that you're creating with this 5th house. It's like the things that you are creating and learning about, you're putting all of your effort here. Moon in Scorpio, I think you're almost, like, obsessed with what you're creating and doing. It's like, "I'm in love with this. This feels so amazing. I'm fixated on it, and this is what's bringing success." Like, no lie, when it comes to success, it does require quite a bit of effort, and I feel like the effort, so I was thinking about the plant that's sprouting underneath the ground. It's like your effort is going to it's more than just a seed sprouting underground. It's emerging from the ground. So something is coming of this, and you're really starting to see what creates success when it comes to your ideas for you. Okay, so, and I think I wanted to roll the Astro dice one more time. Tell me about this 10 of Cups, King of Cups energy that's showing up here in this reading guides. Yeah, interesting. Oh, it's the 8th house again. I mean, 8th energy, that transformation. So we have Sun and Libra in the 8th house. Wow. Okay, the other thing I forgot to say is, when it comes to your emotions, because you are becoming more wise in yourself, I think you're also emotionally maturing when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to connection, just all around your entire life. I feel like there's an overall maturing and growth that's happening because it's happening in your emotional space. You are with that moon in Scorpio, which is, by the way, is also about maturity, because Scorpio is associated with the elder, the eldest. So it's like you're becoming a lot more mature, and maybe even being a leader to some extent, because I think of Scorpios as leaders to those you work with. Yes. Dream team, for some reason, that came out. Sun and Libra. Sun and Libras are very intelligent. They're very intelligent. They are leaders as well, because you think the opposite is Aries. Aries and Libra are two sides of the same coin. They're both leaders. We have your sun here. That's also about leading. So I feel like you're also maturing in terms of leadership. And again, you're being this mediator. I was saying Libra energy, wasn't I? I like how energies just repeat all the time. But yes, you are becoming like the mediator. You're really being smart and you're balancing your energy. So Libras, they're very intelligent, and they know how to balance their energy because they use the masculine energy and feminine energy, right? Masculine, feminine energy, as well as they balance their emotions with the practicality, right? They're not doing too much of this or that. Okay. Anything else? I mean, overall, you are going through a huge, like, this does feel like glow up energy. I always think of Libra as very beautiful, because it's associated with Venus, and it's just, like, very balanced. Some of the most beautiful people are Libras because their features are very symmetrical. They're very balanced. And yeah, I feel like you're going through a physical glow up as well as an internal glow up. And it's coming from a space of you accessing wisdom on a highest level and your soul and your spirit being activated when it comes to your purpose. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end that. That was a bit longer than I was trying for, but we tried. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading, pile number 1. Have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, if you chose the amethyst, this is your reading. So as usual, I'll read your crystal first and then your cards. So let's just go ahead and see, what does the month of September hold for you? Guys, dial me into the energies of pile number 2. What's happening in their month of September? Oops. Okay, pile number 2. The first thing I'm wanting to say is cute. I don't know what that means. The energy feels quite, I don't know, there's something cozy about this energy that I'm getting from this crystal. It feels cozy, feels sweet. It just feels like, I'm just seeing a young girl, and she's in her room, and what is she doing? I don't know, she's just doing things in her room. For some reason, there's some kind of significance associated with this girl being in her room, and it feels like a little girl's room. Like she feels young, like 12 maybe. And I think that's the energy that's coming through for you. Maybe you're feeling more in touch with your inner child. Maybe you're feeling inspired. She's at her desk, she's doing something, but she just seems so content and happy to be doing this. And yeah, it's just taking me to a room of like a 12-year-old with lots of colors and, you know, you remember what you were like at 12. You weren't that clean. A little messy, but it's like, I don't know, it feels like she has everything in her room for some I'm just getting that feeling like you have everything you need around you. You're just feeling comfortable and cozy, inspired, um, and positive and sweet. This is the space I think you're feeling like you're in for this month. Yeah, there's something about being indoors or being a hermit or being yeah, being very introspective or introverted at this time that I feel like this pile is maybe you're just being called to focus on your projects at home or your focus on home life. Okay, we'll go ahead and see what's going on. I don't want to take too long because for the other pile, when I finished the reading, it was long. So because I'm doing this for the first time, I don't know. I don't know how long everything's going to be. Okay, so starting with the first card we have here, Charity. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Well, that definitely gives me introspective energy. Prayer and contemplation. So I think you guys are in a space of prayer and contemplation right now. You're just wanting to focus inwardly on your inner world and really think about and meditate on what feels good or what are you wanting to do, or maybe just connecting with spirit in general. Connect, yeah, it says connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. So maybe you guys are trying to make a decision with the contemplation energy. You're trying to decide something important or make an important decision. So now's the time to just like really sit with your energy. Maybe put your hand on your heart and just ask yourself, like, okay, what feels good? Like, what do I want? I also have the book. So let me just go ahead and I don't think I've read up on this before. Have I? Faith, hope, and charity are a trinity of archangels who are dedicated to helping us regain our natural traits of kindness. Okay, I did read this before. Let's go ahead and read this message here. The powerful archangel Charity is drawing close to you at this time because she has recognized that you have the goodness in your heart and you have put others first. She brings you thanks and support. Move into prayer and meditation with regard to any decisions you have to make at this time. You are being guided to take the time to breathe and receive. Okay, I think that's all we need. So you guys are being called, even with the charity too. So like the angels want to grant you something, I feel like, for this pile. So this is a really good time to get clear about what you want because the energy is being activated for you to sort of manifest exactly what you want. And I'm getting this feeling that it might not necessarily manifest in this month. It might be you're just you're aligning with it. Right now you're being called to align with the desire, and it's like once you've aligned with the desire, then just the desire can come in fully. Yeah, and I feel like this is a wish you wanna make from your heart with all this pink energy. It feels like something that just it's a sweet prayer. It's something so sweet that you want for yourself. I mean, they're saying that you've been offering energy to other people. So maybe now's the time to focus inwardly and just decide what do you want for you to pan out? What desire do you want to be fulfilled? Okay, we also have here Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Ooh. First time I'm seeing this card. Wow, look at that blue energy and pink energy, so vibrant. It's so funny because they have here connect with heaven and then come back to earth. I like how that aligned. Connect to heaven and then come back down to earth. Um, yeah, what am I getting from that? Earth connection. Well, I feel like this is just a really good time to stay grounded for you. It says be mindful of the planet. Come back to earth, stay grounded. I feel like this is overall something where you're needing to stay grounded. Even, it's as nice as it is to be lost in your inner world, it can be easy to get lost in your inner world. Like, get stuck there visualizing, thinking, praying, but now we gotta connect down to earth. Yeah, this energy is so, colors are so vibrant, so bright. She looks so calm. There's something about practicality that's coming through here, being practical. She also looks quite focused. Her energy is quite quiet. When you stare at her eyes, her energy feels very quiet. And the way she's holding this earth looks like a basketball. What is she getting ready to pass it? What is she doing with that? I don't know. There's something about practicality and responsibility coming through for this pile. She just looks like a responsible older sister energy I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read the book because that's another card I have not gotten yet. Gaia is Mother Earth. She is a keeper of the light who holds the planet in her hands and heart. Her kiss is on every animal's forehead. She is the life that moves through the plants, the sweetness within the honey, and the force that encourages the beasts to fly. Yeah. Also, like, ask and you shall receive. So to me, this is about the receiving because it's like the physical experience of getting it. She loves, protects, and guides all beings. She asks us to love them too. How can we help them? How can we help the planet? You're blessed to receive this great mother card today. Oh, you're blessed. Blessings are coming because it shows that the earth itself, through the image of Gaia, is protecting your path. You're a strong, focused, and loving individual. Stay grounded and don't allow your imagination, right? We were talking about that, ego or fears to run away with you. Yeah, we were talking about that. Ensure your choices are for the highest good. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you and encircling you. Yeah, so I think this is in connection. It's like whatever you're asking or you're praying about or contemplating, there's a little bit of balance or they're offering for you to consider. It's like, okay, we can have what we desire, but at the same time, we want to think about its impact on others and the energy, those around us as well. Because she feels very practical, like older sister vibes is what I'm getting. And to me, the older sister is always like they kind of tell you they're bossy, they tell you what to do because they're thinking about how their parents raised them and they're being trying to be responsible. Yeah, something about balancing responsibility with our desires here. Ensure your choices. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you, encircling you in a cocoon of peace. If you had had troubles with a mother in your life or are feeling disconnected from or grieving your own mother, Gaia helps to revitalize that connection and will bring healing where it is possible. If you are a mother and you are worrying about these duties, know that Gaia is thanking you for your hard work and commitment. I'm definitely getting the thanking you for the hard work and commitment energy. The earth is blessed to have you. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that for this pile. I feel like you have been because they're talking about charity. Like she's been there for people. She's given of her energy. So most definitely, I feel like that responsible energy is you. What you're emanating is like you've been practical and you've been responsible. But there's maybe a need to balance that with, okay, this is a really good time to like receive for you and have your desires fulfilled. Okay, so we also have here house 3. Okay, cool. We have connections coming in or community or expression. I was seeing the girl at home by herself working on things. So maybe you're exploring. Maybe you're at home as well. Mother Gaia is also about being at home as well. Well, she's the mother. We also have here house 7. Oh, yeah, you guys are being called to be around people. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull some tarot for this. House 3 and house 7. They're both air houses. They're both about communication. They're both about connecting to other people. We have birds of a feather flock together. So this is your general message that's coming through. I want to get some clarifiers like right now because I want to know what these connections have to do with this contemplation and practicality that wants to come through. Guys, can you tell me about this house 7, house 3 general message that wants to come through? What's going on in these connections here? Ooh, we got Queen of Wands. She came out reversed, but it doesn't matter. Her energy is still available. Okay. Well, here's what I got to say about this. The Queen of Wands is very magnetic. She gets what she wants. But when she's reversed, it's because we're having to reassess our value. So I feel like that's what's coming through. It's like maybe you are around a lot of people, but they're most definitely asking you to reassess your value, because it's like you have the potential to be the Queen of Wands upright as opposed to reverse. To me, the Queen of Wands is reversed because sometimes she doesn't recognize like how beautiful she is, or how valuable she is, or how much those around her appreciate her. So that's what's coming through. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands here. Okay. You got here 7 of Pentacles, came out reverse as well. Tell me more. And we have here, oh, look at that. And we have the Star card, you're a star. Okay, 7 of Pentacles reverse. Not necessarily a bad, like, okay. None of the cards are bad, necessarily reverse. 7 of Pentacles is about putting in the effort and the work. Tell me more about the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, 2 of Cups, and it just popped out reverse. Okay. King of Cups came out reverse. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, I feel like I was right. I think you guys do offer a lot of energy to other people, like a lot of energy to a lot of people. I feel like you are like this hopeful, the Star card, Mother Gaia energy for a lot of people. I think you're very nurturing, but these cards are like reverse. Like the 2 of Cups reverse, King of Cups reverse, Queen of Wands is reverse. It's like maybe we're putting a lot of work, but maybe it's moving in the wrong direction. And I think we need to redirect that energy towards ourselves, because I was seeing that little girl by herself. I think there's something about you giving energy or giving attention to your inner child, and your desires. Because you think about kids, they just focus on what they want. Something about focusing on just what you want is coming through here. Like, what do you want? Maybe you're overly practical, right? And you just think about, okay, like, what's the budget for the family? Like, how much things can we do today? Like, they're really wanting you. So maybe sit and meditate, because maybe you're thinking, I don't feel like I can manifest with this 7 of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Wands, because she's a powerful manifestor as well. Even the King of Cups, because it's very magnetic energy as well. It's like maybe we're feeling we can't really manifest what we want. Well, they're wanting you to just sit and contemplate and ask. Just ask for it. Ask for it and get ready to receive it. I feel like this group in this pile, it's like you have this ability to be very magnetic and get the thing that you want, but it's like there's a little bit of sacrificing our desires maybe for other people to be happy, or thinking that other people need to be happy in this way. But when we give to ourselves, people really feed off of our energy. Okay, so that's the message I want to come through. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward so we don't take too long. So your career / abundance / dharma / every amazing thing ever. Which one is... Yeah, this one. Okay, so career. Ooh, we got glamour. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Yeah, you guys are really being called to focus on your desires. Because, when I think about this, I think about it like an actor and actress. In order for someone to pursue like a career as like an actor and actress, they have to be selfish. Let's just say you got to be a Queen of Wands upright. She's kind of selfish, but in a really healthy way. She's so beautifully selfish that literally people fall at her feet because they're like, wow, you give so much to yourself. It's so attractive. So there's something, I think, this pile you're wanting to fulfill, maybe even in front of people, because glamour is about being seen as well. You're wanting to be seen in a certain way, but we're needing to sort of reassess how we approach it so it can happen and unveil itself. Yeah, you're being called to stand out. Even that little girl, you think about little girls, they just have all kind of beautiful dreams, and they're like, oh, I want to be an actress, or I want to be a star, or I want to be this. And they're just full of wonder. I feel like they're wanting you to return to that energy for this month, because I feel like something is going to come of this. I mean, first of all, your happiness, which is very important, but I think something in addition, they're wanting you to embrace this. So as far as your career goes, gambler, willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. Yeah, with the 2 of Cups, and the King of Cups reverse. So maybe that person is emotionally immature and they can't see your value. They can't see what you want. I'm getting you have a desire. It's not necessarily like this relationship isn't working. It's the way that this person views maybe a desire that you have. They're kind of like pushing against it because you're wanting like the spotlight. You're wanting something fun. You're wanting something that might feel like a gamble to other people, right? So this is when others doubt you, following your intuition. They just want you to follow your intuition and also ask for guidance. Ask for guidance. Okay, so that's that for career. You guys are doing something amazing and fun where you get to be the star. You guys are most definitely meant to be the Queen of Wands upright, but we need to unlock that energy a wee bit more by just allowing ourselves internally to receive it. Receive the attention, receive the realms of possibility, whatever that may be for you. Okay, can I get more about this career reading for pile number 2, guys? Look at that. King of Cups up. He just flew out there. Okay, can I get a little bit more about this career reading for this pile? Look at that. So we got a little resistance because we have the Death card, which is reversed. We have the Seven of Wands, so it's about kind of like going our own path. Okay. Okay, so the King of Cups showing up in your reading for career, I mean, this is awesome. I feel like you guys you are very mature. You are very adult. You are very responsible. And the King of Cups, he's very likable. He's very creative. I think you guys are very magnetic. People really enjoy your energy, even with that star card that showed up in the general reading. Like, people really find you magnetic. But I feel like it's when it comes to this dream, maybe we're feeling like we need to go it alone because people won't understand. With the Death card showing up reverse, I feel like that's like there's some resistance coming when it comes to change. It's like the guides want you to transform into this butterfly, but you're resisting it to some degree. So we're going to kind of let's see what advice they have for you in regards to your career area of your life. Pile number 2, advice for pile number 2, guys, for the career. Saturn in the 5th house in Gemini. Okay, very creative. Whatever you're wanting to do, it is most definitely star related. Because I think of Saturn and Leos and Saturn in 5th house as people, they're kind of like an actor or actress, like they want to be the center of attention. And with this King of Cups, I feel like you are to some degree comfortable with being the center of attention, but it's like as long as I'm giving to other people. So there's a little bit of rebellious or resistance energy because it's the way that your mind is wired to thinking. It's like you always think, I'm allowed to do something if someone can receive something from this experience, which is great, which is so generous and giving, but we need to refocus that energy. Be a little bit more selfish, even that 5th house. Yeah, just focus on what you want. What are your desires? What do you want to create? We have the Gemini. That's about exploration. What do you want to explore? What do you want to do? 3rd house. What do you want to explore? What do you want to do? Yep. And I feel like that, yeah, it's about this girl. It's the little girl in her room was very a signifier of how important it is for you to focus on your purest, your heart's desire, your childhood dream. It can come true for you guys. Yeah, I feel like you guys are most definitely, you have the potential for this thing to bud. You have star quality. You have this magnetic energy around you, but you're resisting this change. And the change is actually to be selfish, right? And put in the work. Put in the work into building your dreams and your desires for it to come true and for you to explore it as well. Yeah, you have some talent here. You have to unlock it by letting it out. Letting it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next portion. I just saw 22 on the clock of your reading. This is going to be about relationships. All right, so we have here building blocks. 28. It's about practicality. Okay. Creating a foundation. We have here love. Oh, yeah, you guys have a lot of love to offer with all that King of Cups energy and Cups energy showing up in your reading. We have here pay attention to finances. That's interesting. And there's another one that fell on the floor. Hold on. You will be playing a different role. Ooh. Yeah. What role are you guys trying to play, right? I was talking about the actor, the actress. What role are you shifting into? So, very interesting. Let's go ahead and pull a clarifier. Let's see. Building blocks, love. I should have pulled one card at a time like I usually do, because sometimes when I see all the cards, I'm like, what's going on? Okay. So to me, this is about reestablishing foundations or creating a much more solid foundation when it comes to our partnerships and our relationships. Yeah, because we have here 2, union, 8, practicality. So this is about putting in the work to build something long term. So I feel like some of you actually might be in a long term connection or commitment here. It is very supported and there's like beautiful energy showing up here. Uh, it's just, I think this is a time for you guys to like make it even more rock solid, is what I'm getting. Rock solid, rock solid. And with this, you will be playing a different role. I feel like it's has something to do with you pursuing your desires. Maybe we're creating new building blocks for this connection or relationship, or reshaping how we see our relationships, because we're reshaping how we see ourselves. Sometimes, so like this is what I heard the other day. Sometimes you evolve, right? You evolve, but your partner's not evolving as fast, but you have to give them that grace to catch up with you. For some reason that's coming through for this pile. Maybe I feel like you're going through an evolution when it comes to yourself, but maybe you need your partner to kind of catch up with you. And it's just, if we give them that grace and we're just supportive of them, this it feels like this is your person. If we're just supportive of each other and we give each other grace and we're not, okay, I need you to like, to just be like, to understand everything I'm doing. Sometimes that desire to be understood, it really creates um, confusion and a little bit of havoc in a partnership, because we're having our own experience, we're in our own trance, and that person is in their own trance, having their own experience. So they can't see everything from our perspective. So we have to give them that grace to see it from their perspective, but be accepting from their place, accepting of the change and growth and the evolution that you're going through. Yeah, that's what wants to come through. For those of you who are not in a connection currently, well, because I think you're solidifying more of what you want and your desires, and like this feels like a dream, like a big dream or something you've always wanted to do. Because we're solidifying it, that's going to create the building blocks for our connections moving forward. Our partner is going to see us more as this, like, look at this woman. She's standing here. She looks impeccable. She's posing. She looks like a star. So it's like our partners, our potential partners are going to see us as and respect us so much more, but because we created this foundation of self-love. And honoring, to me, self-love is about honoring your dreams and your heart at the core. So the pay attention to your finances, honestly, I have no idea what that is. Pay attention to your finances. So this is about paying attention, most definitely. And I'm getting like Pentacles energy. So it's like pay attention to the practical effort or work. Finances is about what we invest, what we save. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier. Can I get a clarifier for the purse, please? I want to say something about it. To me, when you pay attention to your finances, that's about, to the practicality of your connections. Okay, with the building blocks, this is about doing the work in the partnership. It's like being there for each other physically, being responsible. So say like if you need to wash the dishes or upholding your responsibilities in the home, that's important. So there's a lot of practicality. I feel like this group, you're quite practical. So we're making sure at this point in time to just be very practical, responsible, to be aware that we're upholding our responsibility when it comes to our connections. To me, this is about showing up, because if you think about relationships, it takes work. You have to reach out to people, you have to reconnect, you have to schedule dates, you have to schedule times to just be with each other. So this is about taking the time to reach out to someone and check in with them and just be like, hey, are you okay? How are you doing? And then also it's that devotion energy of just being there, like making them a plate of food or giving them some water, or picking them up if they need a ride. It just feels very practical in that sense. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do a general message for this pile, guides. What is coming in the month of September for pile number 2? So we have your 1 and 5. 5 is about change. It's also about creativity. So we have the 5th house and the Saturn energy pop up. So this is about, oh, got some lipstick on my nail. This is about being creative. This is about embracing that Queen of Wands energy. This is a really good time to get creative and see what it is you want to do and have fun with it. By the way, you will be playing a different role. To me, this is about, again, this is about the growth of your partnership. So I feel like you're going through an evolution or going through change. And also, when you think about partnerships, there are times where one partner, let's say they're really focused on their career, right? Because I'm getting that energy for this pile. It's like they're really focused on their career and putting all this effort into goals. We have to readjust. So there's like a readjustment that's going on when it comes to your connections because you're partaking more in activities that ask you to step into a higher level of confidence and growth. So your partner may just have to readjust to this change you're going through. Okay. Let us see the general message. What is the general message for what is happening for what is coming for pile number 2 in the month of September, guides? What is coming for pile number 2 in the month of September? Okay, that kind of popped out. 8 of Wands. We have the, ooh, beautiful. We have the Devil card reversed. Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. Any more you want to, oh. So the Empress and nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and point these in your direction. So the only cards that came out reverse is the 5 of Swords and the Empress here. But again, even with the Empress being reverse, it just means that we need to pay more attention to that area, but it's still available. Okay, so for this pile, there's movement for sure. And, I'm not really surprised with the 3rd house and the 7th house. The thing is, the reason why there's a lot of activity that happens in our lives is because there's like people coming in. And I feel like with 8 of Wands here, because there's a lot of movement of people around you, that just goes to show that you're making some kind of progress here. So with the 8 of Wands being next to the Devil card, we're releasing negativity. So we're releasing limiting beliefs around what does not serve us, right? We're embracing more of this confident aspect to ourselves in terms of what we're desiring to create. The Wheel of Fortune can just be about, it's a shift of events happening or coming into your life. Let's get a clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune energy. Let's see more into what. Okay, we have here Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups. New opportunity? Clarifier for the Ace of Wands, please. Oh, wow. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Oh, this feels really good. This feels like very much career-oriented. So for this pile, there's like a shift in dynamic when it comes to, I'm getting a lot of career energy here for you, or it's just like something you're really working on, you're doing, or it requires a lot of attention or time. But there's a beautiful new beginning happening for you. There's an opportunity coming your way with this 4 of Cups here. So let me just face this towards you. Yeah, so this is a very fortunate, blessed, beautiful opportunity that wants to come your way because you are becoming more magnetic. That's why they're wanting you to align with this energy because you're getting ready to receive something. Like something is grounding, like something is grounding in reality with all these pentacles. Something is grounding in reality for you. I'm seeing for some of you, it's going to be like a promotion of some sort, like promotion. We're making more money with this new beginning. This is something maybe you're also quite passionate about. It did come out reverse. We could clarify that. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Oh. Two of Cups. Okay. Oh, this might be family as well. Can I get a clarifier for the Ten of Pentacles? Three of Wands. So many cards. Okay. Let me just stop before I get crazy. All right, clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune shift that's happening for pile number 2, guides. So we have here Pluto, 8th house in Cancer. Oh, that's quite a bit of shift. Okay, so without question, you guys are going through growth. Like this is like a growing period for you overall. So Pluto in Cancer. So this is something emotionally we're very invested in, and literally maybe invested in because we have the 8th house, which is the house of investments. It's also the house of hidden things, a very intuitive house. Let me go ahead and pull a card for the Three of... Can I get another clarifier for the Ace of Wands, please? Sun card reverse. Can I get a clarifier for the Ace of Wands, please? Six of Swords. Got you. Okay. Okay, so there is quite a shift that's happening for you guys. With that 8th house energy, the Pluto energy, the Ace of Wands reverse, we have here the Sun card reverse and the Six of Swords. So this is about something you're moving away to. You guys are leaving something behind. This is the shift that's happening for you. It's like you're leaving behind a mentality, a way of thinking, a way of processing something that is no longer serving you. Like it's happening quite quick. Like you're shifting this dynamic because we have here the 8 of Wands next to the Devil card reverse. So this is something that's moving. It's like you're leaving this behind. Even, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune can just be about the shift in energy, right? Things are shifting and moving around for you to embrace a different aspect of yourself. So with the Sun card and the Six of Wands, it's like something you're moving away from. It's like a bad habit you're letting go of so that you can obtain your happiness. You're aligning with what makes you really happy. So something is ending it. And I'm most definitely getting it's like the way that you process or the way that you see yourself, the way that you think when it comes to what's possible, the realms of possibility with this Jupiterian Wheel of Fortune card. This also might be something in connection with your family. So the way you view yourself or have viewed yourself in your family or the dynamic of the people or those around you. Yeah, so the clarifier for the Ten of Pentacles was the Three of Wands reversed. And Three of Wands reversed is actually quite practical because Three of Wands can be about opening your mind, but Three of Wands reversed can be about understanding, instead of seeing things or always dreaming, maybe seeing like what do we have here available to us. It's very interesting. Clarify for the Two of Cups, please. Page of Pentacles reverse. And another for the Two of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Clarify for the Two of Pentacles, please. The Fool card. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and clear up these cards. But the biggest message that's coming through is, again, it's kind of like already in your oracle cards here, which is that you're most definitely reshaping, because we have Cancer here. This is about how you view your relationships and your connections. It's the people around you. It's your family. You're moving from a limiting mindset of, again, it's like maybe the way that of seeing yourself like, I can't do this because of, I can't do this because of this. You're leaving this mentality behind. And this is what's going to be very healing in terms of how you see connections or partnerships moving forward. Most definitely. Yeah. Both of those pages were reversed to me. And then the full card came out upright. A lot of your wands card, except for the Eight of Wands, the wands cards kept coming out reversed. And wands to me is like that fiery vitality energy. It's always interesting when you notice a pattern with one specific suit. But I feel like for the wands, they kept coming out reverse. And it felt very significant of this idea of wanting to be selfish. Again, it's like that same kind of energy. The 8th house can also, to me, be it could be sort of like your subconscious mind. It's like those hidden thoughts or feelings that you didn't realize were there. So I think you guys are becoming a lot more self-aware of these hidden aspects of yourself with this 8th house in Cancer and Pluto. It's like these hidden aspects of yourself when it comes to how you see your power and how much power you have available to you. So I think you guys are becoming very contemplated and self-reflective of how you see yourself and realizing that people don't really hold that power over you. It's sort of you're imagining, you're kind of creating that experience. So this is why we're creating a new foundation. We're going through this transformation in this 8th house, is we're creating a new foundation of how we see ourselves first, like the self-love, and this is reflecting into our partnerships as well. But with the Pluto energy, that's the transformation. So that's also about gaining maturity and confidence and power. So now that we've shifted dynamics, we can play a different role and we can step into this place of letting our desires come to fruition. Allowing ourselves to be the center of attention in a way that we haven't before. Okay, so there we go. That's the summary. At first, sometimes I pull so many cards and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Because it's a whole story. But then when I pull them away, I realize, okay, this is what I was saying. But yeah, you guys are you're shedding a lot of negativity. And I feel like it's a lot of subconscious thoughts that you've held on to for a long time in terms of what you have available to you. You're opening yourself to seeing that there's more available. You can be a little bit more selfish. You're resisting it a little bit with I think, was it for this pile I pulled the Death card reverse? There's like a little bit of resistance happening when it comes to changes and transformation. It's like, let the change happen. Your guys are like, let the change happen. You have a desire. This is why I always say, allow your desires to flow through you, because don't resist them. Because when you resist a desire, you kind of create sort of a blockage in your body, a blockage in your spirit. And I feel like for this pile, there's a little bit of a blockage in the spirit because we haven't fully allowed ourselves to dive into that experience of what it means to be like that little girl, to have fun and let your desires just to run amok first within your body, within your mind, within your body, allowing yourself to imagine, not being so practical, and then we can ground it. It's like the universe wants to bless you. You have all these beautiful emotions. You've been so available for other people, but now can you be fully available for yourself to receive? In spite of what others have to say, can you still do it? You can, but it's up to you. It's your choice. Okay, pile number 2. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoy that. Have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the Celestite, this is your reading. So as usual, I'll read your crystal first and then your cards. And we're looking into 3 areas, and I'll pull clarifiers as I move along. So let's go ahead and look into what you can expect in the month of September. What are your September predictions? Okay, so the first thing that came through is healing. That's the first thing that wanted to come through. Because I'm seeing like it looks like a scar, but it's healing over. This is a feeling or sensation of when something scars over and it's healed and now we're ready to get out and move again. So perhaps this pile, you've been going through maybe an inner self-reflective or introspective period where you've been allowing yourself to do the healing, and now it's like time to get back to work. Time to get back to the things that we want to do or need to do or get done. But I'm also like, the message that's also coming through is like, make sure you do allow yourself to like ease into it, is what I'm wanting to say. Ease into it because it's still healing. Something's still healing. Something's healing. Just ease into, or maybe this month, maybe you have a desire or you're setting the intentions to be very active and be productive Your guides are saying ease into it. Ease into it. Because I'm feeling this compulsion, this desire of like, okay, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. I want to go. I want to go do it. Let's take action. But it's like, but you don't need to. Like all that. You don't need to. You really don't. Just take it easy and everything's going to unfold beautifully for you. Yeah, it's so interesting because the Celeste, I mean, I'm getting a little bit of a different energy. Usually, sometimes the energy is very quiet, but it's not, it does not feel quiet today. It feels quite active. Like I'm seeing a guy, he looks kind of tough. He looks kind of tough. He feels like I don't know, he's wearing a pair of shorts. He has like medium toned skin, curly hair, shorts, and a t-shirt. And he has like a scar on his leg is what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing the scar. And he looks kind of, I don't know. His expression seems okay. It's not exactly excited. There's so much there, but like finding the words is so hard sometimes. He just looks like he's quite responsible. He's serious. He's had to go through things in life and experiences that have taken quite a bit of energy out of him. I feel like I'm getting the sensation or a sense that he's gone through a bit. He's just used to taking it on. He's just used to taking on a lot of responsibility. He's used to life being hard, is what I want to say. He's used to life being hard. He's used to things being tough and just pushing through it. And like his scar is healing, like he got cut. And so he's like, okay, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go back into work and I'm going to just like continue on as before. But I'm being told, don't do that. Don't continue on as before. Actually ease into it. Ease into the experience. Allow yourself to finish healing. Or allow yourself to do some healing as well. Get out of your own way by, like, I feel like if he overworks himself, the scar or something is going to open back up or it's going to re-wound itself or something like that. I don't know. That's not the right terminology, but that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else wants to come through. It's kind of the same energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, in addition, what messages the guides have for this pile. So let's start with the general message first. We have here Kuan Yin, care and compassion, choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, offering a helping hand. Okay, so Kuan Yin is all about that mushy, gooey, compassionate energy that wants to come through. I don't know if I have anything to say right now for this card. Most definitely your guides are wanting you to embrace care and compassion. I'm most definitely getting for yourself. So embrace care and compassion for yourself, offering a helping hand. I almost want to say accept a helping hand. This is offer a helping hand, but I want to say you can offer, but also accept it as well. Yeah. And it says do what is right for everyone involved. I feel like what's going to be right for everyone involved is you not overworking yourself for some reason, is what I'm wanting to say. Okay, so that's the first message. We'll see in addition. So we have your yin energy, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. In connection with Sagittarius, optimism, freedom, and exploration and freedom. In connection with Mars energy, move forward and defend self. Well, I guess you are being called to take action, but it's a feminine action. Just kidding. Okay, so how would I combine all of these energies together? I mean, to me, Mars and Sagittarius are very much action-oriented because we have your fire energy, which is about movement and activity. It's masculine and energy. Then we have feminine energy, and then we have feminine energy again. What an interesting combination. How would I feminize Mars and Sagittarius? It would be an intuitive movement. Okay, so this is to me the take it easy. So I feel like you guys do have like an energy to go and do something. Sagittarius is about exploration. So Sagittarius is the ninth house energy. It's about going, doing, learning things in the world, in life. This is about adventuring out, stepping into something new. If you're feeling that Mars is about just taking action, being more impulsive, but use your intuition to guide you when you take these actions. So it's like this guy is healing. He looks sturdy and ready to go, but at the same time, take it easy. Take it easy and move with your intuition. Yes. What else am I wanting to say before we pull clarifiers? Can I get a clarifier for this energy guides? Oh, that's loud. 10th house, Taurus, Venus. Yep. Feminine energy. Look at that. Taurus is feminine. 10th house is about work and doing. Yeah, so that's why I was getting that vision. So you guys are about to go get to work, but it's like from a feminine place. Taurus is about, sometimes it's about laboring and putting in a lot of work, but we have Venus there, and Venus is about indulgence, especially in Taurus. They're not trying to like work physically that hard because Venus is about the pleasures of life. It's that easy feminine energy. So, most definitely ease into your feminine energy when it comes to work. So, this is about being magnetic, letting people do things for you. So, I said that for a reason. So, let's say you're at work and you're feeling like really engaged, like do and act, like just you have a lot of energy and you're just feeling more motivated to get it done, right? I'm getting a lot of motivation from this pile. Let people help you. So let's say someone comes up to you and they're like, "Hey, can I help you with this? Can I do this? Can I do—" Just say yes. And I say yes to all of it because I feel like this is going to balance your energy for this pile. Yeah. They want you to take a lot of care and compassion towards yourself. Um, Most definitely. And it's like the more you do that, the more you're going to have these available resources to give care and compassion to other people, like genuine care and compassion, not just like the niceties of like smile and wave and like this is what I'm supposed to do because I was raised to be polite. But this is like no, you have genuine care and compassion because you feel rejuvenated, you feel rested. Yeah. Okay, so let's see into the next part of your reading. I was going to pull clarifiers, but that energy was kind of straightforward. So career. I mean, it looks like we got a hint. You might also be creating something very beautiful in terms of career. Maybe you guys are going to be feeling really inspired, very receptive. Most definitely, I think this pile, you have a lot of beautiful masculine energy of wanting to move and take action, but drop into, I'm being called to like remind you, please drop into this feminine energy of receiving because this is what's going to aid you in it being a success. Okay, so we have here gossip. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Shadow attribute is thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information. Okay, so the first card we have here is gossip. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. So something about communication here. And the way that you communicate is going to be very essential to the way that your work life is panning out for you or your career life. Honoring trust. Again, that's about the intuitive energy that wants to come through. Taurus can be very communicative because they're about the throat. Taurus people, Taurasians tend to have very nice voices, deep voices, or just melodic voices. Okay, so we'll see in addition what that is. It's also kind of blue, so that's throat chakra energy being lit up here. We also have here sensuality. Ooh, you guys are creating something. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. Okay, so this is why you're being called to take it easy. I think you guys are quite creative. Your general reading is connecting with your career reading here. Yeah, so you guys have the ability to be very creative. Sensuality is like tapping into that sacral chakra energy of like all of this creative energy to just go do things and be inspired. So what can I say about this? Yeah, now's a really good time. Communication is important, so just be aware of how you're communicating to those around you. And it's a really, now's the time to have fun and play. With this Venus and Taurus and this yin energy, even Sagittarius can be very playful. Mars can also be playful because I think of it as the younger brother. Now's a really good time to be really playful. Lean into that playful energy, maybe not taking yourself too seriously. Indulge a little bit. Indulge in the fun of life here. This is what's going to be successful for you. So gossip to me, I mean, I think that might be a little bit of a warning. Gossip, again, just be aware of your words and how you're communicating to people. Maybe if you can be a little bit sharper, a little bit direct, you want to deflect that a little bit so you're not, because this guy, he looks so serious in my vision. He looked like someone who would say something with a sharp tongue. So just watch that out. And Try to not participate in gossip. Yeah, gossip is not your friend. Not your friend. Okay, so let's go ahead and see more on this career reading, guides. Tell me more about this career reading for pile number 3. Oh, that was messy. Okay, we have 7 of... Oh, someone does have a sharp tongue. Look at that. Yep, with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the first thing that's coming through... Well, let's clarify this 7 of Cups, because I feel like you guys do need to indulge a little bit. You need to ask for help, be in that receptive mode. I think you guys can be quite serious. Yeah. Okay, can we get a clarifier for this 7 of Cups, please? What's this energy about? Oh, we have your 7 of Swords. Okay. Okay, there might actually be some legitimate gossip happening in your workplace here. Yeah, so just like a triple warning here to watch your words. We have Queen of Swords reverse. So the Queen of Swords upright, you know, usually when she speaks, we respect what she has to say. She's a boss. She's not afraid to assert her boundaries. She's not afraid to assert herself. When it's reversed, there's a little bit of an imbalance energetically inward where maybe she's overdoing it. And we don't want that. So the 7 of Swords reverse, that can be quite... So we're like being more aware. There's a lot of mental energy here. Awareness around something. What are we gaining awareness around? Clarify the 7 of Cups for me. Seeing things for what it is. Seeing the truth of something. Okay, that's what's coming through. Seeing the truth of something. Seeing something for what it is. What are we seeing for what it is? Even Sagittarius can be about truth. Clarify the 7 of Cups, please. What are we seeing the truth of, guides? What do you want them to see the truth of? Whoop. Okay, I don't know if I'll take that. We got here Tower reverse, and we have here Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands reverse. Queen of Wands is about being magnetic. We talked about that. Lean into your feminine energy for this pile. Knight of Wands. And we have this change that's wanting to happen. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. And then I think I'll end this part. Oh, it really is all about you. Okay. Yeah. So again, care and compassion. We have here the self-care card with the Empress energy. Yeah. And the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, what makes her fabulous is she's just sitting up there. She's super magnetic. And when people want to offer her help, they're just like, oh, sure, go ahead. She's like, sure, go ahead. Okay, because she's not trying to like lift her finger and do everything. No. You can't feel this good and like try to do everything. Right? So they're wanting you to see the truth. I think you're going through and you're going to be experiencing this for yourselves and seeing the truth and having a little bit of a revelation where you're seeing that you don't have to do as much as you thought for this pile. You don't have to work as hard as you thought you did with this Tower reverse. You're moving towards this. So you're kind of having this revelation of understanding, oh, I don't have to work as hard as I thought I did. It was an illusion. The 7 of Cups, it was an illusion. You don't have to work that hard. For this pile, that's what I'm wanting to say. It's because whatever you do, it's created from a source of like pure creativity, pure creative feminine energy. And in order for you to access this energy, you have to get out of the way. You have to remove any resistance, is what I'm wanting to say for this pile. Remove the resistance. So Page of Pentacles is about, okay, we're kind of procrastinating. We're not really starting or initiating. What's this Page of Pentacles about? Clarifier. Okay, we have a Knight of Cups that came out upright. Okay, emotions are available. We like that. We're doing something that feels really good. We have the World card reverse with the Two of Swords reverse. We're still having to decide something that we're having a hard time letting go. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles, guys. Mercury, Cancer, and the 5th. Look at that. We have swords reversed again. That's very interesting. So I think overall, with all these swords reversed, I think internally, mentally, the mental space feels a little bit muddled for this pile. Feels a little bit muddled. Because we're holding on to something. Because we have here the World card reversed. To me, that's about cycles, right? Or habits, like that we're needing to end. But then we're needing to close the door on it. If it's reversed, that means we're kind of holding on to it. We're not wanting to let it go. Okay. Tell me more about what are we needing to let go? What are we... Mercury's about communication too. There it is again. Communication. It's so funny because it's literally these cards. Communication. And then we have here like 5th house, sensuality, creating. And then we have here Cancer. Okay, so I'm going to revert to my first original idea. I think this pile, there's a lot of overthinking that's happening in your mental space because it's like you're being called to lean into your nurture energy when it comes to your career. They really want you to lean into this nurturing energy, nurturing of yourself first, because honestly, you can't really nurture other people without nurturing yourself first, and then make it available to other people. Yeah, this is about allowing yourself to feel really comfortable. 5th house to me, that's about things that you are generating, that you're creating, you're making for yourself. And also needing to listen to our intuition. Okay, anything else you want to tell me about this career reading, guides? Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'll point these towards you. These were all pointing towards me because I was trying to see what was going on. Okay, let's clarify the Magician. I feel like you guys are the Magician. It's like you do have the ability to just kind of manifest or create whatever it is you want. Yin energy is very much, you have to have very powerful emotional energy and yin energy to, look at that. You got the High Priestess. Magician and the High Priestess. So this is about leading into your intuition to guide you. Even that Mercury in Cancer. Lead into your intuition. Yeah, they want you to lean into your nurturing energy and your intuition to guide you for this month in terms of how you're moving towards your career. It's like before you make the moves with this pentacle, lean into your intuition. Also with the Magician energy, I think of desire. Even 5th house to me feels like desire. So I feel like the guides are wanting you to maybe stop first, reflect on what do I want? What do I want? Okay, now what am I feeling called to, or how am I feeling called to make the moves and move forward and proceed forward with everything? What do I want first? Be decisive about that now. Listen to your intuition for guidance. Guides, what do I need to do? Then act with this Pentacles energy here. Clarify the Pentacles, please, or the Knight of Pentacles. We have here the 8 of Cups came out reversed. Let's see, tell me more. 10 of Cups, okay. So you guys are trying to make that decision to decide like what really makes you happy. 8 of Cups reversed. Yeah, because sometimes the oh, I didn't even have these cards in here. The Knight of Pentacles, because your pentacles keep coming out reversed. So it's like on the practical level, things aren't panning out the way we want. The emotions are available. And I think you guys are even wanting to take action and be like optimistic and be like, okay, let's do this. Let's create this thing. Let's do it. But for some reason, things aren't meshing well. And I think part of the reason with all of the swords reversed, it's because there's a little bit of indecision going on, or maybe a limiting beliefs or limiting thinking that's happening. I think it's around this like feminine energy that they're wanting you to access. It's like the care and compassion. Leaning into that. Yeah, they want you to lean into your cups. It's like, what makes you happy? What makes you feel fulfilled? And really think about that. And it's, if you feel the need to, like with this Eight of Cups, to like walk away from or pull back from something, listen to that. Because I feel like the Eight of Cups upright, it's like we're walking away. And that's a good thing, because we're going to go find the Ten of Cups. We're going to go find out what really fulfills us. But I feel like when it's reversed, it's like, okay, I know this doesn't make me happy, but I'm going to stay here anyways, or I'm going to do this anyways, or I'm going to do all of this work anyways, or I'm going to overwhelm myself anyways, even though I keep facilitating between what I think I'm supposed to do and what I really want to do, is what I'm getting for this pile. Just be more decisive. Listen to what you want. It's like your intuition is on point here, but you have to listen to it. You have to actually let it guide you so you can manifest what you want. You have all the tools you need, but you're second guessing yourself. Let it come to you. I feel like this pile is like, let it come to you. Take the inspired, literally Mars and Sagittarius, take inspired action, but don't try to do everything and try to figure it out on your own. Because it's gonna overwhelm you. I think this is the old habit, the old thinking, the old cycle that you're needing to let go of. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to your relationships. We have your go the distance, we have your talent, and stepping into a new experience. Okay, interesting. So I think as far as relationship goes, this feels more like, I don't know, like friends and coworkers around us. It doesn't really feel, super romantic. It seems like you're focusing on something new and doing something new, right? Maybe this is the Eight of Cups to the Ten of Cups energy that we're wanting to experience. We're wanting to walk away to find something that actually makes us happy. It's like a talent we have. So obviously, you're talented. And obviously, you got big goals with the Sagittarius energy. You want to do it. You want to access it. You want to manifest it. But you really need to like meditate more on your intuition and ease into the experience as opposed to like jumping into it. Or like when I say jump into it, like trying to do everything at once. Like let's say you're building a business and you're like, okay, I need a I don't know, I have to have a bank account and I have to create an LLC for this and I have to create an email list. Take your time because you're stepping into this experience, right? Take your time. Don't try to like do one step at a time is what I'm getting. Okay, tell me more about the relationships. By the way, this is relationships, so let me connect this to relationships. So I think people are going to be helping you. That's why I wanted to say that accept the care, because people do want to help you go the distance, and they want to help acknowledge your talent as well. I also, for some reason, that makes me think of leg up. Every time I see the leg, I'm thinking of leg up. So I think maybe someone will help you as well. It's showing up in your relationship, so I think so. Excuse me. Guides, can you give me clarifiers on what is going on in this relationship love area for pile number 3, please? So here, Ace of Swords came out reverse, so it's an end, something ending? I think you guys are wanting to end something. It's just about being decisive and allowing it to end, right? Ooh, 10 of Wands. Yeah, that's a lot of work energy. But that could also be a lot of good work, too. Tell me more about this, guys. Hermit. Six of Wands. Well, we like that. We like a Six of Wands. Yeah, a lot of mental energy here again with the Hermit and Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords for me. 4 of Cups. Okay. Clarify the... Okay, 10 of Pentacles. We like that. Someone wanting to show up here, give you an opportunity, guides. Clarify this for me. Okay. Magician reverse. Okay. Clarify the Magician, please. Oh, 2 cards. Whoa, 3 cards. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 6 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, it's so much cards that I'm running out of space. So overall, what I'm getting is you guys are setting out to start something new, clearly, with the new experience. You're starting something new that is aligned with what you're really passionate about. You're wanting to go the distance. You're like, with this 10 of Wands showing up, it's like, okay, I'm ready to do all the work. Ready to do it all. Ready to do it all. But I think with that healing energy that kept showing up in my vision, what's needing to take time is it's going to be a process. It's like as you're stepping into this experience, your confidence is going to grow one step at a time. So guide yourself with your intuition and just see, okay, how do I feel? Do I feel ready for this? Let go of getting out of your head. Get out of your head of thinking, I have to do this, and feel into your heart of what do I feel like needs to be done now? What do I feel like needs to be done right now in my life? So with the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands, I'm getting you really do have the potential, without question, to be really successful at your endeavor here and for it to be very abundant and prosperous. But again, look at what we have here. We have Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed, and the 6 of Swords reversed. Again, they want you to acknowledge this nurturing energy. The nurturing energy. The reason why I feel like this needs to be acknowledged is because in order for you to manifest like more of the aid and the guidance that you desire, right? Because I think something does want to come towards you because there's a lot of, I almost want to say like a beautiful golden energy around you where it's like, okay, you're very talented, you're very gifted. People can sense this from you. You have a lot of potential and availability around you. But the thinking is a little bit muddled because maybe we're being a little bit too insistent on like, okay, let's do this now. So with this Queen of Pentacles, again, it's like you have the potential to be very successful and at this endeavor and for it to pan out well. And most definitely you're getting confirmation to go the distance, to step into this experience and put your talents to use. But at the same time, acknowledge more of the emotional desires because what you're creating is coming directly. I said this earlier, it's coming directly from like feminine creative energy, like powerful feminine creative energy. You are right on point when it comes to your idea and what you want to express. You're right on the target. But the pace at which you move, it needs to move at a much more intuitive pace for this to pan out smoothly. And it's if you let it pan out smoothly, then you're going to get exactly what you want. This is your outcome, 6 of Wands. Just take more time to be a little bit introspective and process things. They want you to be more Mercury in Cancer. They want you to think from your emotions, your intuitive emotions about what it is you're wanting to create. Okay, so pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope you guys enjoy that. We have here 2 and 1, connection, yourself, balance, yourself. 4 is about being grounded. 7 is about divinity, divine downloads. Your angels are supporting you in this endeavor, which adds up to 11, which is about self-mastery, which makes me think of disciplining yourself to balance your energy. And that's it. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the carnelian, then this is your reading. So I'll read your crystal and then your cards. Guides, dial me into the energies of pile number 4. What is coming in the month of September for them? A lot of energy. So the first message that's coming through is I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of energy. I mean, this is carnelian. But I'm seeing like all of these like bubbles in this crystal. And I just feel like you guys are going to have a lot of energy to do a lot. A lot of energy to do a lot. I'm seeing a girl who is just like, she has so much energy radiating through her. She's like vibrating. Like she's like, but she's like happy and she's talking really fast and she's excited. And she feels like very confident and focused, like ready to engage and do and take action. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. I'm also seeing like a bird. What is he doing? He's standing on a post. What does that mean? So I think there's going to be some degree of sharpness that's going to be needed from you for this pile in terms of how you're proceeding forward and what you're doing, like being very sharp and smart about what you decide is right for you or not. This bird just looks very watchful and aware of what's going on around him. Yeah, I almost want to say there's going to be a lot going on. I feel like this is going to be a busy month for y'all because, yeah, there's just a lot of activity I'm seeing in this carnelian. I feel like it's going to be so much to the point where maybe like at the end of the month you're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, never again. Never again." Um so I think the warning or the message that wants to come through is make sure you're not uh, make sure you are not um, over volunteering for anything. Like, so let's say someone asks you to do this and that. Just take your time when it comes to volunteering and saying you're going to do this or that. Be more calculative about how much time and space you have. Like, really project yourself into the future and think about if you're going to have enough time to do that. Because I think people, like, there feels like there's a lot of energy around you. And I think you just have to decide and discern what you can do and not do. Overcommit, that's the word. Try not to overcommit to anything because I feel like you're going to be quite busy. And it's going to like pack on. And I think you're going to have a lot of energy to do it. Your energy is going to be really radiant and positive for this month, but just try not to overdo it if you can. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into the areas. So the first one is the general message. Let's see what's here. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Yeah. And my eyes went directly to this bird she has on her. So she has a cup, bird. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just you're enjoying yourself pursuing things that make you genuinely very happy. It's going to feel like a very happy, bubbly period. Miracles, to me, that's like kind of the way that the energy is unfolding is like things are just going to be aligning for you and falling on your path without you really trying too hard to make it happen. It's because you've already charged up this energy to receive this. So this is going to be a very powerful time to receive. I feel like people are going to most definitely be admiring or looking up to your leadership skills or capabilities. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and look. I don't think I've looked this one up yet. Have I? I'm not entirely sure. I pulled the card before, but I don't know if I remember looking it up. Okay, so we have here, according to the spiritual text, A Course in Miracles. Oh, I have Holy Spirit meditates between illusion and truth. Okay. Yeah, to me, the bird represented the truth. So we have the bird here, truth. We have the cup, which can be illusion. If you think about like Seven of Cups, it can be illusion because your emotions can create an illusion. That the essence that allows us to move beyond the illusion of fear or the illusions that our fear has created. It's the holiest light of truth and love that we can ever experience. And aspects of our true self, the self that's never separate from God. When it appears in a reading, prepare for the miraculous. Expect the unexpected. Expect miracles. A real turnaround is possible now. Angels are dancing around you. Leave behind thoughts, memories, and feelings that are no longer serving you to remember. That the love that you are, move into your hearts and allow the love to shine out into the world. The miracles can happen. Yeah. So that's why your energy is so magnetic and beautiful right there. And that's why it's going to be a month where things are just kind of falling onto your path. It's like what you want, connections, activities. And I feel like you're just going to be very present and engaged. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull the next card. We have your Yang. Yeah, you guys are going to be very active. Proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. Yeah, very busy. We also have here water. Ooh, beautiful. That's just like the cup. So water is spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. So these energies are supposed to go together. So you're going to be acting directly from intuition. So that's why miracles are kind of unfolding. It's just like you're not going to second guess. You're just going to sort of know what to do or know what to say. It's going to be that kind of month for you. It's like, oh, I just know what to do. I know what to say. Um, my guess is you guys have just been doing a lot of really good energy work. And most definitely, to me, to have this amount of energy to access your intuition on this level, you have to be recharging yourself. So I feel like you guys are taking the time to recharge yourself, most definitely. You're also listening to your desires as far as what you want. A beautiful balance of masculine and feminine energy. To me, it's like once you have masculine and feminine energy, there's nothing you can't do in this world. You need both. Okay, so we also have, let's go ahead and look into your career. So we have here passion 11. Rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. So this might be why you guys feel so in alignment. It's because you guys are just following your purpose so beautifully. Yeah, your energy, again, with those ones, it's like you're balancing your energy. You're self-mastering. You're going through a beautiful self-mastery chapter in your life right now. Awesome. I love it. Okay, and then we also have here child magical. Oh, man. And you know what? This carnelian all the time does make me feel like that. It makes me feel like Disneyland sometimes. So we have here seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Wow, you guys are like really open. You're open to possibilities. Yeah. Just get ready to receive. That's all I'm going to say for this pile. Get ready to receive because you are the receptivity magnet for this month. Yeah, you guys are following your passion. I don't know what you're doing, but it's something that's very much aligned with your passion. It feels exciting. It feels inner child energy. It feels so fun and enjoyable. People are enjoying you doing it. Yeah. You guys are just open to the realms of possibility, what you can create. And like it's like a combination of diving into your imagination and imagining, okay, what can I do? And then jumping up and taking the action, not hesitating. That's awesome. Oh, whoops. So for relationships, we're going to go ahead and just pull these cards out. Your guys' reading is so straightforward. We have here time for a nap, 24. We have the wolf sleeping on the moon. So, I mean, immediately this card to me, I feel like because a lot of your energy is going to be moving outward. It feels like very 10th house energy, even 3rd house energy or 7th house energy. But when it comes to, I think, too much connection or even family or even like relationships, it's going to be very chill. It's going to be very chill because a lot of your energy is going to be moving outward. And see, this is how the universe always creates balance in our lives because sometimes there are times where we feel called to the 10th house. But then when we're called to the 10th house, we're called away from the 4th house. So I feel like for this pile, you're being called to like 10th house energy. You're being called away from 4th house energy. So that's fine. It's like this is how your energy is being recharged. It's because you're actually taking the time to nap. You're not partaking too much in a lot of things going on in connections. Maybe like whereas you're used to connecting with friends and stuff, this is a really good time just to focus on whatever your passions are because your energies is just like on a 10. I want to say on an 11 when it comes to your passions and what feels really exciting for you to do. Okay. But other than that, it feels like a mellow time. So this feels like downtime. If you are going to be around people or connections, it just feels like we watch TV together or eat a meal together in silence or, we take a walk or have a quick coffee. But yeah, nothing too busy. We have your new beginnings. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at the colors. They look the same. So this is I think, a really good time to be reflective and think about what you want so that we can manifest what we desire. I feel like you guys are going to be opening the door to maybe meeting new people, making new connections. And so this isn't really the time to be like, if you're in any current connections, I feel like it's going to be very chill. It's going to be very mellowed out. So 4 to me is about being grounded. 2 is about connection. So it's like these are connections you've already established. They're very grounded. You guys trust each other. You guys are there for each other, but we're not needing to be around each other and be in each other's energy all the time. Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like maybe there's a new beginning coming towards you. So if you're, let's say if you're single, this is kind of like a love reading, mini love reading, then a new beginning is creating, like you're creating the foundation for something beautiful coming into your life. Cause like we're seeing literally paradise in this, like a waterfall with the sun, the sun setting and the moon. It has a sun and a moon and birds, trees. It looks like paradise. So it's like, this is what we're manifesting, even with this moon here. This is a really good time to just like think about and reflect on like what we want to manifest in terms of connections, friendships, or love. And then we also have here bird perch, waiting for news, package letter. So this almost feels like this is coming towards the end of your month. Maybe there is going to be someone reaching out to you. It could be anything. It could be friends, family, or romance, but we can always pull clarifiers. So let's just go ahead and pull a clarifier for a general read for what is coming in the month of September for this pile. Really beautiful energy. Love it. Okay. What is coming for pile number 4 in the month of September, guides? Let me drink some water. Oh yeah, and 2 and 4 add up to 6, which to me is about the heart. Getting clear about your heart's desire. What is coming in the month of September for pile number? Oh, I just saw 1333 for pile number 4, guides. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. Can I get a clarifier for that, please? We have here the World. Oh, interesting. I almost want to say endings and beginnings. That's what it feels like. Can I get a clarifier for the World, please? That might actually be a little bit different. Let me see. Oh, you guys are ending something. Okay, beautiful. It came out reverse, but then this came out upright. So I feel like you are going to end it. Okay, so this is a really beautiful new chapter in your life. You guys are like transforming. To me, the Death card is a representation of what this energy is, the outcome of you ending some kind of cycle. Like you're at the end of a cycle and you're at a new cycle right now. It's like a whole new you. That's what I'm almost wanting to say. This is the whole new me. And I was seeing the bird. So we we have a bird perched here, the watchful bird. Tell me more, guys. What's coming in the month of September for pile number 4? Wow, that's so powerful. Like major arcanas. So 9 of Wands. It's about being a survivor, fighter. Tell me about the 9 of Wands, please. 9 of Pentacles. So you guys are fighting to create your independence. It came out reversed. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles. And we have here the Chariot. Okay, you guys are fine. Okay. That's pretty powerful there. Look at that. So we have major, 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 minor, minor. So your month of September is going to be like life transforming in a sense. You guys are becoming much more confident and passionate and independent about your desires, what you want to do. Like your career is like taking off. Your passions are taking off. You're having fun. You're getting creative. This definitely feels like life purpose, like you're embracing your life purpose. You're listening to your intuition. So things are just going to be kind of falling onto your path. I think you're attracting the clients you want. You're manifesting the abundance that you desire, and you're going to be a success. Yeah, you're pushing through, like you are creating this experience. Very beautiful, like masculine energy. You are taking action. You're not hesitating, but you're also using your intuition to guide you. Yeah, it's Cancer energy right there. Tell me more about the Chariots. 6 of Swords. That's the... Wow. Wow, you guys are listening to your intuition. Look at that. 6 of Swords and the High Priestess. Okay. Can we clarify what's coming in the month of September for pile number 4? Yeah, look at that. Second house. That's about work, doing Neptune, dream career. Okay. Yeah, you guys really are. And Gemini, that's like the exploration energy of like hobbies and desires and deciding what we want. It's also like a very childlike energy, can be, Gemini. Okay, so amazing. You guys are doing great. You guys are fantastic. I feel like you guys are ending a cycle. Perhaps you're transitioning out of a job, or you're creating a transition out of a job. It feels very like official, like you decided. Because I'm getting very decisive energy for this pile. I feel like you decided you're not doing this anymore. You're done. You're moving forward, and I feel like you've already initiated doing the work. Yeah. This is something like you've independently realized, like, I can do this. I'm strong enough to create this in my life. I'm powerful enough with this chariot. It's like, I'm powerful. I have what it takes to do it. Um, I'm getting a lot of strong will. I'm also getting like this strong sense of like you guys are being super supported in this by your guides and your angels because they're just so happy. I'm almost wanting to say they're cheering for you. They're excited for you. They can't like, yeah, they're so happy that you're embracing this. That's why this Wheel of Fortune is here. Things are just going to sort of work in your favor for this month. Very positive energy. Yeah, looks like you're creating your dream career. You're doing it on a day-to-day basis. You're creating it for yourself. What is the bird perched about, guides? Yeah, you're transitioning. You're moving away from what was not making you happy. The reason why you guys are getting this blessing and abundance in your life is because you already battled. Like you did the work of struggling and realizing, okay, this isn't what made me happy. And you decided to make the change. And because you decided to make the change, the success is going to come afterwards. Or it's coming. Anyways. Clarify for the bird perch, please. 5 of Cups. Clarify for the bird perched. 6 of Wands. Knight of Swords. What is this energy? It almost feels like we're waiting for something to come, but I'm almost wanting to say don't wait for it to come, or don't try to wait, because we have 5 of Cups with a 6 of Wands. It's like we're expecting or wanting something to come in. Tell me more, guys. Two of Cups. Whoa. Ace of Pentacles. Whoa. What did the energy just shifted? What happened? So it is coming in? Why is... Tell me more about this, guides. What's going on here? 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. What the heck? Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so I'm really confused because these came out reversed, but the energy just like shifted. So it doesn't matter if it's reversed or upright. Why is the 5 of Cups here? Is that supposed to be reversed? Because it seems like everything else was backwards. Can I get a clarifier for the 5 of Cups? 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go what I said before. I feel like this is coming towards the end of the month because we have here time for a nap, new beginnings, and bird perch. It feels like that's the story that wanted to be told. So it's like quiet at first. We're not really connecting. We're focusing more on our passion, but then something comes in. We have a lot of pentacles here. We got Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This feels like work related. Work related. So like someone wants to work with you. Clarify this reading, guys. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Saturn in Scorpio in the 6th house. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Wasn't that clarifying? This clarified the Five of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Let me take these back as well. I mean, without question, with all these pentacles showing up, I feel like when it comes to your guys' career life, things are just taking off. Taking off big time. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Magician. Eight of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like there's someone who wants to offer you a new opportunity, or this is also part of the new beginning, because this is literally the new beginning, right? So there's a new beginning being created in your work partnerships here. Yeah. So this feels like, it feels like you're doing something on your own that you're very in tune with. People are seeing this, and someone wants to create a partnership with you or collaboration with you, or offer you some kind of opportunity to work with them. So this is what the waiting the news for. So this is going to come in at some point. I think things are going to be quiet with the time for a nap. This will be a really good time to get reflective. So like, let's say you're out, you're doing your thing, you're creating. It's like when you're at home and you're experiencing your downtime, this would be a really good time to get to your journal. And just reaffirm with your affirmations or whatever, reaffirm what it is you're desiring to create, because you guys are manifesting magnets right now. This is a really good opportunity for you to align with exactly what you want, because it looks like someone wants to offer you, it looks like a generous opportunity, quite an abundant opportunity to partner with them. They see you as someone who has the potential to be quite successful at what you're doing, what you're creating. I'm not really sure why they showed up, why the Five of Cups is here. Maybe it's supposed to be reversed, but Five of Cups is about when we don't see everything, but I'm with the Ten of Pentacles clarifying it. I'm guessing that we are seeing the potential, like someone who does see your value, and you're also recognizing your own value. That's the only way you can magnetize to you what you want. Yeah. Someone who genuinely, like, they respect what you have to do with this Two of Cups. It's like they genuinely appreciate your efforts. Yeah. And we have here Magician. So again, I feel like this is something you're manifesting, you're bringing into your life. And we have the Eight of Wands. That's about progress and excitement and energy. Yeah, you guys have just a lot of movement and energy that's happening for you. So that's why I said don't overcommit, because I think people are most definitely going to be asking of your attention. They're going to be like, hey, do you want to do this? Are you interested in this project? Are you interested in this project? So there are going to be, I feel like, a lot of options available to you, and you're just going to have to decide. I mean, I think it's flowing quite nicely, so maybe you're not going to be having to decide. I think the thing that you want is just going to come straight towards you, and it's going to be moving at a very like progressive, fast paced here. Like as you guys get into the planning period, like, hey, you want to work together? Okay, let's do it. And then things are just going to like move forward. Yeah, you're quite popular here with the Six of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Saturn and Scorpio in the 6th house. Again, so Scorpios are like the eldest, very responsible. They're always sort of seeking material success. So we have Saturn in Scorpio. So we're putting our discipline towards manifesting, grounding our desires into reality. It's in the 6th house. could be the house of healing, could be the house of health, could be house of daily routine, and the house of your job. So for you, it definitely feels like your job as well as your daily routine. I feel like you're becoming intuitively, deeply intuitively balanced or disciplined when it comes to what you need to do. So you're going to get up and you're like, okay, I need to write reports today. Da-da-da-da, done. Okay, today I need to go ahead and create this video. Da-da-da, done. Okay, today I need to do this. Da-da-da, done. It's going to feel like magic, like waving a wand. It's just like you get up, you do it, because you're being blessed with a lot of vitality to create it. But this is also what you've called into your life as well. So just make sure you don't overcommit and things are going to continue to flow. And this month is going to be very abundant, prosperous, and exciting for you. Okay. Any advice for pile number 4, guides? Mercury and Gemini in the 4th house. Oh, that's interesting. So Mercury is your mental space, Gemini is mental space. Yeah, the person in my vision actually felt very much like this energy, like Mercury and Gemini. Very talkative, very active. In the 4th house. Can I clarify Mercury and Gemini in the 4th house? High Priestess. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I was like, do they really want you to focus on 4th house energy? They're pointing to the 4th house because in this sense, it represents your psychology, your mind, your intuition. So Mercury in Gemini. This feels like direct downloads, and we're getting here the High Priestess energy. So for this pile, most definitely continue to follow your direct downloads in terms of what you need to do. You're going to be getting a lot. So this is just a really good time to just think and process and decide intuitively what you want. And that's really all it is you're going to get a lot of ideas and downloads because you're like this open vessel right now. But you still get to be decisive and choose what intuitively and emotionally feels good to you. Like really listen to your emotions in terms of like, oh, this feels good. This feels so exciting. And so long as you pursue your goals and your passions with that energy, everything's going to align beautifully for you. And you're not going to feel overwhelmed. It's like there's going to be a lot happening, but I was not getting like overwhelmed energy. Even with that 8 of Wands coming towards you, it's like I feel like you're just finding a really nice intuitive balance for what you want. And things are just, the timing is just sort of panning out beautifully with the Wheel of Fortune card that we pulled earlier. It's just the timing is just kind of perfect. Things are just going to align when you need them to. It's like when you have more available energy or time, the people just arrive. And then when you don't have time, people aren't asking more of you than needs to be done. But just make sure you to watch for your own sake. You're not overcommitting. Yeah, because your passion is rising up high, very high. Yeah, you're being blessed with a lot of energy. So for pile number 4, keep reaching for the sky. Your dreams are going to come true. And I hope this month of September is going to be amazing for you. Let me know if this resonated and have a beautiful day or evening.